she had a dream, but we don't know if that's a dream, where she saw her 8-year-old son. Did you notice that she was saying that I felt like I was leaving my body, my soul was being taken out of my body?
It was just so intense, it really disturbed me. And I just kept hearing the name Elijah, and this is your son.
Even in a miscarriage, there should be a fetus, but there was no fetus. The fetus was gone.
It's documented.
I want you to go and sign up right now to davidheavener.tv. It's exclusive just to the members. You'll see we have 10 channels, okay? We have the Prophecy channel, Saving Baby channel, the original TV series channel, the Health and Survival channel. We have a new channel called the Alien Demon Disclosure Abduction channel, and it's got a lot of L.A. Marzulli's videos that I've done with him, but a lot of other videos by other people. You can see that channel right there. We've got a new show up called Underground Alien, and it's the only place you're going to see these. You will not see them anywhere else. Please go and support the ministry by signing up. You can get 2 months free if you do it now, davidheavener.tv. Jared, let's play clip number 3. I want to show the gatherers more of what Maria, her heart, and another side of Maria. Let's go ahead and play clip number 3.
But the thing is, at the time, I couldn't understand it. I didn't get it. I didn't know why I was having the experience. It was just so traumatic. And I started talking to people about it, and everyone was coming up with a different theory. And a few people thought it was the spirit of my child that had passed. A few people mentioned ufology to me, and, I didn't want to even hear about that because I knew nothing about that at the time. I didn't want to talk about it. But then shortly after, I heard of a movie that was going to be on TV called Intruders. I was very compelled to watch it. And this was a movie, I don't know if anyone out there has heard of it, but it's a movie written by Bud Hopkins. And it was based on truth. And it was a movie about women around the world who had the same exact experience as myself. Well, when I have conversations with Greg or, others in the field, my theory has always been, like, maybe I traveled into another dimension, because that's what it felt like. It didn't feel like I was traveling the light of speed and physically brought to another planet, like there was some other place that I visited. No, it did not feel like that. It felt like, just as if I was somehow transported through space and time and shown a child. But it's just what I felt. I have no solid theory. I have no, to this day. It occurred in 1992. I've read, I've researched, I've met people, I've spoken to, people on all levels of possibilities of my situation. I even went to psychiatrists. I thought, something was wrong with me mentally. I went to priests. I went to, the whole gamut of researching and searching for answers. But to this day, I have no solid theory on what happened. I truly feel I was violated. This was a child that, I have 3 children. I know what it's like to become pregnant. I love children. I love my children. And I felt a bond with this fetus at the time, the heartbeat, going to the doctor, getting excited about the heartbeat, having the doctor comment, wow, what a strong heartbeat, he must be a boy. Going through that experience and then, if it were just an average miscarriage, I think I would have dealt with it better. But because I had this experience, it's made it so difficult for me, because it was almost as if, it was a feeling as if I did give birth. I did have a child. I did see him. I did bond with him. It hurts not to, I have that kind of sadness, as if I raised this child and he was taken from me.
Wow. Greg, I could hear the loneliness in her voice and she's honest. She says she has no theory. I don't blame her. I mean, most people don't have a clue, right? When you don't understand what's really going on with demonic warfare, with the things that we talk about, when you don't know about it, how would you have a theory other than, some space guys came and took you up, right? And this is what's happening. People are being fed by New Age that we've got the aliens coming from outer space, and they're looking at us, and they want to take us to another planet, and they're going to make life so much better. But this is really demonic activity, right?
Yes, well, that was one of the primary focuses on the documentary. Are these things malevolent or are they benevolent? And if they're benevolent, then why are they doing this kind of stuff to people?
Hmm.
And that, I put two and two together. I said, well, wait a minute, something's going on here that's not right, and it's not it can't be of God. God of the Bible that is about love is not the one responsible for this. But he
It,
does talk about a devil.
yeah.
There's talk of a devil, and you know,
Yeah, yeah,
so
absolutely. Something she said, the movie Intruders. I mentioned to you earlier and to the gatherers that Hollywood hasn't. The Antichrist demons have used Hollywood to implant into our brain. Number one, horror films that we're supposed to be afraid. Okay, we're not supposed to fear demons. Number two is this extraterrestrial. These are aliens from outer space. That's nonsense. These are demonic beings. Well, you want to hear how Hollywood gaslights people? First of all, they they make movies about things that are not really about them. They're telling you they're really something else, right? But then after they actually do something to mankind, I'm talking about the demons doing something to Maria like this, they actually make a movie about it and throw it right in people's faces, and yet people go, "Oh, that's just another movie." Does that make sense to you? It's like insanity.
it is, and it's just the twisted world we live in. Uh,
Yeah,
David.
yeah. I
But
mean, here's a movie about it, about what's happening to Maria, about what's happening to women, and yet not even any Christian anywhere would go, "Hey, we got to watch this. I want to take you to see this movie because it's very, very, I think, applies to the end times." I didn't hear any of that. Greg, when we come back in our last segment with Maria, um, we're going to find out just how much she really was hurting and just how much people came against her because of her story, and I could just feel the loneliness in her voice. So we're talking to Greg Messina. Greg is he's the researcher. He's a Christian. He researches the demonic activity. He's works with me on David Heavener Investigates. We're going to do a lot more episodes. And when we come back, we're going to be talking again about Maria and her situation. But before we go, we are a ministry. We do have expenses. I want to thank you guys for praying for us. Without prayer, without you guys being here, forget it. I don't know that. This is how I live my life every Monday, being connected to family, right? But we do have expenses, and if God lays it on your heart, and I know times are tough because I'm praying for you all financially. I want you all to be blessed. So, but I have to just say that we do have expenses. We do have to pay for things, and we have no income except for your donations and your love. But if you could just go to 91999, text the word chosen to 91999, and make a donation, that would be great. Or you could just go to lastevangelist.com and pledge a donation. Or if you want to help out with more with our DVD campaign on making The Last Evangelist and funding, sending DVDs out to all over the world, you can text the word evangelist to 71777. I want to thank you all. God bless you so much, and thank you for your donations. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your prayers. So, Greg, when we come back, we're going to be talking again about Maria. So you guys stay with me, And I love you. And by the way, if you're watching these segments after, and it's not live, it's a download, we break them up into 3 segments: part 1, part 2, part 3. So you'll catch these downloads like every day. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We download these things. Okay. So when we come back, talking to Greg Messina about Maria, who basically lost her child to what I believe demonic forces. When we come back, we're going to hear more of her story. Stay with me.
How can people be a participant and help you bring the Last Evangelist story to the public?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. We set it up as the model like The Chosen, where you can go and donate. You can actually be the financier on it. You go to lastevangelist.com and you can donate. You can be an actor, you can be a producer, you can be, or just donate. Special thank you.
In these last days, people will worship false gods. As the Antichrist arises, Christians will be persecuted. David Heavener Investigates is proud to bring you End Times Investigations, a new DVD series containing over 8 hours of interviews, commentaries, and teaching on Illuminati and the New World Order, Satanism, miracles and healings, the Antichrist, and one world religion.
Hi, I'm David Heavener, and I'm proud to bring you this brand new DVD collection, End Times Investigations.
David reveals how the media is working hand in hand with the Antichrist system. Order now and receive this special DVD collection.
Hey everybody, to order, simply text my name, David, to 41444, or go to davidheavener.tv/David, or simply call 844-806-0006. Text the word David to 41444, or call 844-806-0006.